there you are. What do you mean? Of course I'll recognize my old childhood friend. How have you been? I'm glad you're doing good. But I mean, wow, you really grew up from that dorky little nerd I used to know back in high school. I mean, you're a whole different person now. Oh, in a good way, of course. Yeah, you are beautiful. I'm not so bad myself, huh? You could say I'm not that scrawny little nerd anymore. Oh, I'm still a nerd, but definitely not scrawny anymore. Weird. We haven't talked in years and it still feels strange. It feels unknown, but also kind of nostalgic, doesn't it? Yeah, you and I, we used to spend so much time together, isn't it? I mean, we used to live close by, so it was only natural that we spend time together. We used to do pretty much everything, but that's in the past now. How have you been? There's so much to catch up. Yeah, I suppose everyone's the same. Taking care of adult responsibilities now, huh? Yeah, that goes for me as well. Yeah. After I graduated from high school, I went into college and met so many people there. Spent some years grinding at work. Actually made some pretty decent money, but I don't know, I felt empty. So I've decided to travel and do many other things, arts. And now I've decided to come back, see my hometown, return to my roots, that kind of thing, you know? It's good to settle down a bit. But enough about me, tell me about you. You're certainly not the little kid I used to know. What have you been up to? I see. You got a job here after high school as well. That makes sense. Really now? You feel like you don't know what to do with your life? I mean, yeah, I know you're okay. I mean, you've been doing fine, but I suppose you haven't found that spark that motivates you, right? What do you mean? I've always been a go-getter. I mean, it's not like I'm not a regular person. It's just, you know how I've been. After losing, you know who, very early in life, I always had in mind that I had to make every day count. To live life to the fullest and, you know, and in a sense, if you do this every day, eventually you're gonna get places, right? But that doesn't mean that what you're feeling right now is bad. Of course, people feel lost at times. Surely I did as well. But for me, it's always been like taking small steps towards like a big goal, right? Because people always tell us since we're very young, no, you need to follow your dreams, that kind of thing. But how do you get to your dream, right? And I feel like what works for me is just like setting small little goals. It starts with even like brushing my teeth in the morning, taking care of myself, making sure the work is done, and, you know, always planning ahead, but also making sure to live today, you know? I mean, life is what happens when you're making plans. Sorry if I may have gotten a little bit cheesy. Surely you didn't came into this cafe to heard me ramble on about life. Yeah. I mean, when I got back home, I posted that stories earlier. I mean, it's not like I used to talk to everyone from my hometown every day, but I mean, they still follow me, so I guess posting that I was back in town was the right idea. I surely was not expecting you to message me. Yeah, I mean, this cafe is very nice. I've never actually came here before, even though I did used to live here. Yeah, I guess when I was young, I didn't used to really appreciate cafes as much. Oh, but now it's a whole different story. Spending a nice afternoon, drinking some nice coffee, and having some nice company surely isn't something that I'm going to complain. There's no need to be shy. Just speaking my mind. You are my childhood friend, after all, you know? I suppose some things never change. Ever since we were young, you're always afraid of doing something new, and I would always drag you around. But at the end of the day, we always had fun, didn't we? Oh, you know, sometimes you gotta go wild, and sometimes you gotta live up a little, you know? I mean, regardless of how it goes, you're either gonna have a funny story to tell, or you'll find something new to enjoy, you know? So what do you say? You wanna have some adventures again? Oh, you are as beet red as a tomato. What's going on, that little mind of yours? Hmm? Hey, now. Oh, there's no need to be so dramatic. Come on. But I'm telling you, sometimes going out of your way can be the right choice, you know? Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck doing the same old things every single day. And hey, like I said, you can always settle down later when you want to come back home. Enjoying some peace and quiet is definitely enjoyable as well. You know? It was actually quite a long time since I've eaten some homemade meals. You betcha my mom was very happy to have me around. The old man is how he always is. He doesn't speak a lot, but I know that he cares. Well, if you only ever look back, you miss the things happening in front of you, you know? Well, this has been a very enjoyable meeting. What do you say? You want to go out again sometime? What should we do? Well, that is the question, isn't it? I guess that's going to be a surprise when we get there. Does that pique your interest? I like that look in your eyes. I'm sure we can have plenty of fun together again. You know I've always loved teasing you, but I would never lie to you. I want to get to know well the wonderful person that you've become. Hey, if you're still watching this, leave a like on the video. It really helps out a lot.